You wake up in the morning, and before you even open your eyes properly, it hits you. That feeling, that heavy, tight feeling in your chest, like something is sitting on top of you. You don't even want to check your phone because you already know what's there. Another notification from your bank, another bill, another minimum payment due. You lie there for a second, staring at the ceiling, and you think, how did I get here? You work. You actually work hard. You're not lazy. Nobody can say you're lazy, but somehow at the end of every single month, there's nothing left. Actually, worse than nothing. There's a number with a minus sign in front of it. And the really painful part? You can't even talk to anyone about it. Because on the outside, everything looks fine. You smile at work, you show up, you laugh with your friends. But inside? Inside, you are exhausted. Exhausted from pretending. Exhausted from doing math in your head every time you buy groceries. Exhausted from that moment at the checkout counter where you're genuinely not sure if your card is going to go through. Exhausted from lying awake at 2 a.m. running numbers that never add up. I know that feeling. And if you're watching this right now, I think you know it too. This video is for you. Not for people who are already rich. Not for people who have it figured out. This is for the person who is tired. Tired of the cycle, tired of the stress, tired of feeling like no matter how hard you try, you just can't get ahead. Because I want to show you something today. I want to show you that the reason you're stuck has almost nothing to do with how hard you work. It has everything to do with one silent trap that nobody ever warned you about. It's called the debt trap. And today, right now, we're going to break it open. And by the end of this video, you are going to have a real plan. A simple plan, a plan that has already worked for people who are exactly where you are right now. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is the place where we talk about real money. No fluff, no fancy words, just simple, honest truth about how money works and how you can make it work for you. Today's video is one of the most important ones I've ever made. We're talking about debt, but not in the boring textbook way. We're going to talk about it through the story of two real guys, Ryan and James, two best friends, same age, same city, same starting point in life. But 10 years later, their lives look completely different. One of them is stressed, broke, and working a job he hates just to pay bills. The other one? He just bought his second property. He works on his own schedule. He sleeps well at night. What happened between them? That's exactly what this video is about. Let's go. Ryan and James grew up in the same neighborhood. They went to the same school. They played the same sports. They even got their first jobs around the same time, both earning about $3,000 a month after taxes. Same start, same money, same opportunities. But here's where the story splits. Ryan was excited. He had money coming in for the first time in his life, and he wanted to enjoy it. He thought to himself, I've been broke my whole life. I deserve this. So he got a car, a nice one, not a crazy expensive one, just a $25,000 car. He financed it, $450 a month for 60 months. Then he got a credit card, just for emergencies, he told himself. Then he got a bigger apartment because, well, he needed somewhere nice to park that car. His rent went up, his bills went up, but his income stayed the same. Within 6 months of his first real job, Ryan was spending $2,800 of his $3,000 income every single month. He had $200 left, and if anything went wrong, a car repair, a medical bill, a broken phone, he put it on the credit card. Every month, the credit card balance grew a little more, but Ryan wasn't worried. He was telling himself the same thing millions of people tell themselves every day. I'll pay it off next month. I'll save more when I get a raise. Everyone lives like this. It's normal. And that right there is the trap door opening. James also wanted nice things. He's human, of course he did. But James had read something when he was 19 that stuck with him. He had read that most millionaires don't look rich on the outside. They drive average cars. They live in average houses. But quietly, behind the scenes, they're building. So James made one simple decision at 22. He decided that before he spent any money, he would pay himself first. Every single month, the moment his paycheck hit his account, he moved $300 into a separate savings account. Not after bills, not after fun, first. He called it his future money. He didn't touch it. Then he lived on the rest. Did he have a fancy car? No, he drove a used Honda he bought for $7,000 cash. Did he have a huge apartment? No, he had a simple one-bedroom that cost him $900 a month. Was his life boring? He didn't think so. He cooked at home. He found free things to do. He was building something, and that excited him more than any new car ever could. Now here's the key difference. Ryan had $200 left at the end of every month. James had around $700 to $800 left. Same income, completely different financial reality. And that gap, it was about to get much, much bigger. Let me pause the story for a second and explain something really important. What exactly is the debt trap? It's simple. The debt trap is when you borrow money to buy things that do not make you money back. That's it. When you borrow money to buy a car that loses value every year, that's the trap. When you use a credit card to buy clothes, food, vacations, things that are gone the moment you use them, and then pay 20% interest on that debt, that's the trap. And when your monthly payments eat up so much of your income that you have nothing left to save or invest, that's the trap. And here's the evil genius of it. The trap doesn't feel like a trap at first. It feels like the normal life. It feels like everyone around you is doing the same thing. And they are. That's the whole point. The system is designed this way. Banks make billions of dollars every single year from people who are stuck in this trap. Credit card companies, car loan companies, buy now, pay later apps. They don't want you to get out. They want you to think this is just how adult life works. But it's not. And the proof is in Ryan and James. Ryan is now 25 years old. His income went up a little. He's making $3,500 a month now. He got a small raise. But something weird happened. His expenses went up too. He upgraded his apartment. He got a slightly better car when his lease ended. His credit card balance is now sitting at $6,000 because of a few tough months and one expensive vacation he put on credit. Every month, he's paying $120 just in interest on that credit card. He works hard. He's not lazy, but he feels like he's running on a treadmill. No matter how fast he runs, he stays in the same place. He tells Ryan about it one evening over dinner. "I don't know where my money goes, man. I just never have anything left." James nods. He understands, but he's quietly living a very different reality. James has been putting $300 a month into a simple index fund for 3 years now. He's also been slowly building an emergency fund, a separate savings account with $5,000 in it. His total invested savings, around $12,000, plus the emergency fund. He's not rich, not even close, but he's building, and the momentum is starting to grow. The difference between them at this point, Ryan has $6,000 in debt, in $200 in savings. James has $0 in debt, in $17,000 in assets. That's a $23,000 difference from the same starting salary in just 3 years. Let that sink in. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Okay, this makes sense, but I'm already in the trap. It's too late for me. I hear you, and I want you to know something very important. It is never too late. In just a few minutes, I'm going to give you a step-by-step plan, exactly what to do and exactly what order to escape the debt trap no matter how deep you are in right now. But first, let me finish the story, because what happens to Ryan at age 27 is the real wake-up call. Keep watching. This is the part that changes everything. Ryan is now 27 years old. He's been working for 5 years. He's made decent money. In total, over those 5 years, he's earned somewhere around $190,000 before taxes. But his net worth, meaning everything he owns minus everything he owes, is negative. Negative. He owes more than he has. His car loan, his credit card, a personal loan he took out to pay off the credit card but then used the credit card again. His rent is high, his savings are basically zero. One night, he's sitting at his kitchen table and he gets a bill he wasn't expecting. A medical bill, $1,800. He stares at it for a long time. He has no emergency fund. He has no savings. He has no one to call. He feels completely alone and completely stuck. That night, he calls James. "James, I need help. I don't know what I'm doing with money. I feel like I'm drowning, and I've been drowning for years, and I just kept pretending it was fine." There's a silence on the phone for a moment. Then James says, "Ryan, I've been waiting for this call. Come over Saturday. Let's fix this." And that conversation, that Saturday, changed Ryan's life forever. Real quick, if this video is helping you, if it's opening your eyes even a little bit, please hit that subscribe button right now. I make videos every single day on this channel. Albert knows why. Simple, honest, powerful money advice. No fake gurus, no get-rich-quick schemes. Just real stuff that actually works. Subscribe. It's free, and it might be one of the best financial decisions you make today. Okay, back to Ryan and James. Saturday morning. This is where it gets good. James sat Ryan down with a pen, a notepad, and 2 cups of coffee. He said, first thing we're going to do is look at the truth. No hiding, no excuses, just numbers. Ryan felt sick. He didn't want to look, but he did. They wrote down every single debt Ryan had. Credit card, $7,200 at 22% interest. Car loan, $11,000 remaining. Personal loan, $3,500 at 18% interest. Total debt, $21,700. Ryan's hands were shaking. Then James asked him to write down his monthly income and every single monthly expense. Income, $3,500, rent, $1,200, car payment, $450, loan payment, $150, credit card minimum, $180, food, $400, subscriptions, $90, gas and transport, $150, random spending, $400. Total expenses, $3,100. Leftover, $400. James looked at the numbers quietly. Then he said, Ryan, you're not broken. You're not stupid. You just never had a plan. Starting today, we make a plan. And then James walked Ryan through the exact same system that had worked for him. 5 steps, simple, clean, powerful. This is the part you need to screenshot or save this video or watch it again because these 5 steps work. They worked for James from the beginning, they worked for Ryan when he started late, and they will work for you. Step 1, know your numbers. You cannot fix what you cannot see. Write down every single debt you have. Every single one, the amount, the interest rate, the minimum payment. Then write down your income and every expense. This step is uncomfortable. It might make you feel sick. Do it anyway. The truth is never as scary once you look at it directly. It's the shadow that terrifies you. The actual monster is always smaller.
Step 2. Stop the bleeding. Before you can pay off debt, you need to stop adding to it. Cut every single expense you do not absolutely need. Cancel subscriptions you forgot about. Cook at home instead of ordering out. Find a cheaper phone plan. Pause the gym membership you barely use. Ryan found $350 extra per month just by doing this step alone. Every dollar you free up is a weapon against your debt. Step 3. Build a tiny emergency fund first. This sounds counterintuitive. You have debt. Why save? Because without an emergency fund, every time something unexpected happens, a car repair, a medical bill, a broken appliance, you go right back to the credit card. You plug the hole before you bail out the water. Save $1,000. Put it in a separate account. Don't touch it. It's only for real emergencies. Ryan did this in 3 months by cutting expenses and picking up one small extra income stream on weekends. Step 4. Attack your debt with a system. There are 2 powerful methods. Pick one, the snowball method. Pay off your smallest debt first, completely. Then take that payment and add it to the next debt, and so on. This method is powerful because of psychology. Every time you kill a debt, you feel a win. Wins give you energy. Energy keeps you going. The avalanche method. Pay off the debt with the highest interest rate first. This saves you the most money mathematically. Both methods work. The best one is the one you actually stick to. Ryan chose the snowball. He paid off his personal loan first, then attacked the credit card. Every small win pushed him forward. Step 5. The moment debt is gone, invest immediately. This step is the most exciting one. The moment you pay off a debt, do not lifestyle inflate. Do not get a bigger apartment. Do not buy a nicer car. Do not increase your spending. Take every dollar that used to go to debt payments and redirect it straight into investments. Index funds, a retirement account, a high-yield savings account to start building real wealth. This is the moment where your life starts to genuinely change. This is where the magic happens. Because now, instead of paying banks every month, you're paying yourself. And the power of compound interest kicks in. Okay, stay with me because I want to show you what Ryan's life looks like 5 years after that terrible night conversation. And I promise you, the numbers are going to blow your mind. This is the payoff. Don't click away. Ryan followed the plan. It was not easy. There were hard months. There were moments he almost gave up, but he kept going. In month 4, he paid off the personal loan. He felt something he hadn't felt in years. Relief. In month 14, he paid off the credit card. He cut it up. He took a photo of it and sent it to James with just one word. Done. In month 28, the car was paid off. At 29 years old, Ryan had zero debt for the first time in his adult life. Zero. He took all those payments, the $450 car payment, the $180 credit card minimum, the $150 loan payment, and he invested every dollar. That's $780 a month going straight into an index fund, plus the extra money he had freed up by cutting expenses. In total, he started investing $1,000 a month, and he didn't stop. By age 32, just 5 years after that terrible night looking at that $1,800 medical bill, Ryan had built an investment portfolio of over $72,000. He had a $10,000 emergency fund. He had zero debt. His monthly expenses were low because he had kept them low on purpose. He was sleeping better than he had in years. He was smiling more. He was free. And James? James had been investing consistently for 10 years by this point. He had never carried debt on a credit card. He had paid cash for his cars. He had kept his lifestyle intentionally simple while his investments quietly grew. By age 32, James had an investment portfolio worth over $190,000. He had just put a down payment on a small property. He was on track to retire early, not at 65, but potentially by 45 if he kept going. He wasn't doing anything special. He hadn't won the lottery. He hadn't started a viral business. He had just understood one simple truth at a young age. The money you keep is more powerful than the money you make. We live in a world that is designed to keep you in debt. Every ad you see is trying to get you to buy something you don't need with money you don't have. Every buy now, pay later button is a trap door. Every credit card that gives you rewards points is making 100 times more from your interest than they're giving you in points. The system is not on your side, and the only way to win against the system is to understand it. Rich people understand debt. They use it as a tool, carefully, strategically, only when it makes them more money. Everyone else uses debt to fund a lifestyle they can't actually afford. Ryan was everyone else. Then he changed. You can change too. Before I get to the final part of this video, I need to ask you something. Which one are you right now? Are you Ryan, stuck in the trap, payments eating your paycheck, feeling like you're running but never moving forward? Or are you James, building quietly, staying disciplined, not caring what other people think of your car or your apartment? Or maybe you're somewhere in between. Wherever you are, what I'm about to share next is the mindset shift that makes all of this possible. Because the steps are simple, but doing the steps requires something deeper. Keep watching. Here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. Most people fail at personal finance because of math. The math is simple. Spend less than you earn, invest the difference, stay out of bad debt. Most people fail because of identity. They have told themselves a story their whole life, a story that says, I'm not good with money. Rich people have advantages I don't have. I'll figure it out later. I deserve to enjoy life now. Saving is for people who don't know how to live. These stories feel true, but they are lies and they are keeping you poor. Ryan's real breakthrough on that Saturday morning was not the spreadsheet. It was the moment he said out loud, I need help. The moment he stopped defending his bad habits. The moment he stopped pretending. That was the real turning point. Because once he saw himself as someone who could be good with money, everything changed. The identity came first. The results followed. You are not your debt. You are not your past financial mistakes. You are not the story you've been telling yourself. You are someone who found this video today, someone who watched this far, someone who is clearly, genuinely looking for a better way. That's not nothing. That's actually everything. Let me leave you with some real practical tools that Ryan and James both used. For tracking expenses, use a simple notes app on your phone or a free budgeting app. The point is not which tool you use. The point is that you look at your numbers every week, even if it's uncomfortable, especially if it's uncomfortable. For savings, open a separate high-yield savings account. Put your emergency fund there. Name the account something motivating like My Freedom Fund or Future Me. This small trick psychologically makes it harder to spend it. For investing, if you are a beginner, the simplest, most proven strategy in the world is this. Invest consistently every month into a low-cost index fund that tracks the whole stock market. You don't need to pick stocks. You don't need to be smart about it. You just need to be consistent. Time in the market beats timing the market every time. For debt, list all your debts, pick the smallest one, attack it with everything you have. When it's dead, celebrate for one day, then attack the next one. Don't try to do everything at once, just do the next right thing. For your mindset, find one person, a friend, a partner, an online community who takes money seriously. The people around you shape your habits more than almost anything else. Ryan had James. Who do you have? I want to spend just 1 minute on this because it's important. What happens if you watch this video and you don't do anything differently? Life goes on. The bills keep coming. The debt stays or grows.
The years pass, and one day, 10 years from now or 20, you'll be sitting somewhere, looking at your bank account, wondering what happened, wondering where all the money went, wondering why you work so hard and have so little. That future is real. It is the default future for most people in this country, but it is not your destiny. You are watching this video right now for a reason. Something in you is tired of the cycle. Something in you knows there is a better way. Trust that feeling. Act on it. Not next month, not when things settle down. Today. 2 years after his debt was paid off, Ryan went back to that same kitchen table where he had sat staring at that $1,800 medical bill. He sat down in the same chair, but this time he had his phone in his hand. He opened his investment app. He looked at the number, and for the first time in his adult life, he cried. Not from stress, not from fear, not from shame. He cried because he was proud, not because of the number, although the number was good, but because of what it represented. It represented every month he had said no when he wanted to say yes. Every weekend he worked a little extra instead of going out. Every time he felt embarrassed driving his old car while his friends drove new ones. Every single boring, disciplined, unsexy decision that nobody saw. It all added up, and it was worth it. He texted James one word, "Thank you." James texted back 3 words, "You did this." And that's the truth. No one can do this for you. Not me, not James, not some guru on the internet. But you can do this for you. You already have everything you need. You have the information. You have the plan. You have the 5 steps. All you need now is the decision. Make it. If this helped you today, just hit the like button. That's it. And if you want more videos like this every single day, subscribe to Albert Knows Why. New video every day. All of it simple, all of it real. That's all. Go start your plan.